Hey team, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to look at the function first value. Now, first value is a function that was released in SQL Server 2022. The source code for this video is available on my GitHub account. Here is my channel, and here's a repository. Look for a file called first_value.sql. Now, we're going to say create table highway toll. We have a toll ID, check it out, it's an identity column. It's going to start at 1 and increment by 1. It's also the primary key. Then we have a customer ID, a location ID. Location ID is, imagine going down the highway and you have tolls. Each location is called a location ID. And then process date, well, that's a date time. That's when you and I get charged at each toll. And then how much it costs to actually go through that toll booth. Now here we have some data. You can see that I'm going to insert into highway toll. Now before I insert that, notice that I have customer location. You can see right away that for customer 1, 2, and 3, they're all going to be using location 1. So that is when these start. That's when we say first value. You can just see that from the data. Now, when we keep scrolling down, notice that customer 1 also went through, the toll booth number 2, and 2 went through there. And now we have a new customer. New customer began at toll booth number 2, location ID 2. And then look here, 1, 3. Well, we know 1 has already been used. 4 has already been used. Guess what? We have a new customer. He just came in at location ID 3. So you understand all the data. Now the question is, how do we write this first value function? I just executed the SQL statement to perform first value. And remember I told you 1, 2, and 3, you can see them right away. First location, you see that, 1, 2, and 3. Now 4's first location starts at, see that on line 37 here. And then 5, first time this being seen as location number 3. You can see that here at line 40. So you understand what the goal of this function is. Let's do it now. Here you can see I'm going to say distinct customer ID, and then I'm going to call the function first value, and notice I'm using location ID. Now we're going to say the keyword over, and then we're going to partition by customer. Now, partition by clause divides the rows into partitions. And then for each of these partitions, we're going to order it by process date. Now, what does that mean? Let's make sure this is clear on line 56. 56 says partition by customer ID. Look down here. I partitioned the data. You see customer 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what this first part does, partition by ID. Then we say order by process date. Notice these are in order. You can see that, low to high, right? Now you understand these partitions. First value just goes to each partition and grabs out the first row. That's all it does. Kind of easy, right? But you just need to be able to set up this over clause. Now there's one other key row, row 64. It is optional. I got it to work without this on this SQL statement, but some other sets of data, sometimes you will need this. Let's re-execute this statement and see how it works. I've highlighted the source code, execute it, and notice 1, 2, 3, 1, 4 at 2, 5 at 3. We commented out the rows between unbounded, preceding, and current row. Here's a nice comment that explains what that does. If you have any questions or comments about this source code, please leave a comment below. That's all I have, team. Look forward to seeing you back in my next video. Take care.